Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, YouTube? Let's see. Let's get this bad boy rocking and rolling, man. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. It's Monday. We feeling good. We feeling good. We feeling alive. Y'all let me know if the sound is okay. Let me know how it sounds. Eli, what's good with it? You hit the gym? Hell yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I finished up my workout, man. Got showered. Feeling nice and refreshed. Got some good energy here, so we're ready to rock and roll. Just gonna send these links out right quick and we're gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna waste no time. Surya, what's good? Good morning. Let's see, Carolus, what's good? Good morning. How you doing? Man, some whipsaw action here on gold. Some straight whipsaw action. See if we can catch something in it here in a second. Alright, I'm gonna send this link and then I'm gonna go fill up my coffee cup. Diana, good morning. Great morning. Alright, I'm gonna go fill my coffee cup. Then we're gonna get this thing rolling. Hey, alright, we back. Steam pot, GBPJPY. Yeah, 1 second. We're gonna do a little analysis on both of these guys here. We're gonna see what's happening. What's up, Rolex? What's up, Jake? How you doing, man?
What up, thru? How's it going?
Good, man. Good. No complaints. No
I
complaints.
feel like I missed quite a nice buy on gold earlier, but it's just a bit hesitant because it was still kind of in a bearish daily trend, and it was kind of counter trend, and the time was maybe just after the volume, but looking at it, it probably would have worked out. It was on the 30-minute.
Yeah, I think you're talking about like in here.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
Yeah.
came down, created support, but yeah. It was moving really slow actually, that first candle. So I was just, and it was kind of been after the volume, and you had that big move down. So I thought we'd probably just range into NY, but I had a buy stop, but I removed it. But yeah, one of those, man. What are you looking at today?
Not too sure yet. Not too sure. Not too sure. Looks like we'll probably look for some gold sells. Maybe we can have some sort of pullback and then we can come back down and retest these lows or continue down. Yeah, it's like kind of in like a huge range, you know, like I mean this is like kind of a massive range here.
Yeah, it is.
This right here. Yeah, it's been in this area for quite some time. In these like 1900 to 1950 area. But yeah, I think some sort of pullback will be nice. Some sort of pullback and then we can retest the lows. Kind of just have to wait for it to find support. Rolex, I'm gonna call you Mowgli, you know Mowgli? Nah, I think that's like, isn't that like a freaking character from like Mulan or some shit? Some Disney character. Yeah, that Jungle Book movie, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, somebody else called me that before. So yeah, I think for gold, just like first looking at, I mean, daily candle is currently bearish. So it, you know, to me it looks like the sells are going to be favored. But I mean, it's very difficult in this area on the daily time frame. You can see lots of rejections off of this like 1920 area. So you know, it's pretty difficult here. But I think like currently what I would like to see is some sort of pullback and then like come retest the lows or you know, something like that. But you know, we just kind of have to wait for it to find support at this point. But until it finds support, you know, I'm kind of looking at like below 1920.78 to target 1916.35. Like this looks pretty valid on this wick fill right here. And then we also have like some clean candles moving through this zone over here. You know, so there is some rejections in this area, but nonetheless, like it looks like it could probably move through it with a nice push. So that's probably what I'll look for on gold at this point, but wait for it to find support and see if we can have like a continuation or if we're gonna have a pullback and then come retest the lows. And then for GJ, I did look at it just briefly here. I know the daily candle is bullish, so I'm not going to consider sells until price comes below here, 168.54. I did see some guys talking about sells with this current 30-minute structure, but I don't really like that just because the daily candle is not bearish at that point. So you know, we have some rejection area here, we have some rejection area here, you know, all through this zone 168.03. And at that point, that's when the daily candle is going to flip bearish. So I wouldn't look for sells until price comes down below there. So I'm gonna mark this zone up, but we would need to see proper candle formation in this zone for us to be able to take sells, because there's no real like current support and resistance in this level. I mean, there is back here, you know, from like what's this, pre-London and shit like that. But I'll probably want to wait for it. I want to wait for it to come down, form some sort of candle structure that makes sense. Other than that, it looks like we'll probably have to wait for price to come up above 161,455. 161,455. Hey Jeanette, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, it's just barely enough range. Eli, what do you think if it falls to 169.24 area, that GBPJPY will fall for a bit? 169.24. Yeah, like below this this support resistance right here. Yeah, definitely I definitely think that's good. Let's see what this area looks like on a daily. 169.24. Yeah, daily candle is gonna be like a doji at that point, so I probably want to wait for it to come down a little bit further, just to give a better confirmation. But yeah, I mean, it's the right idea. You know, this is like a weak support zone, so you know, if price is coming down to break it, you know, it's valid for the counter trend trade. I mean, realistically, you could take sells below 161, 150 right here, but my thing with like trading against the trend, as you probably already know, Eli, because I know you've been in here quite a bit, but so it's it's probably going to sound like a broken record to you, but my big thing about trading against the trend is you just don't really know how far it's going to come down. You know, so price could make a little push down, and then it could just, that could be the liquidity grab to continue bullish. So for me, when you're trading with the daily candle, you know, it just kind of like confirms the bullish pressure, or I mean the bullish or bearish pressure, whatever the direction is. And 9 times out of 10, what I notice is when I'm trading alongside of the daily candle, for example, when the daily candle is bullish and I'm taking buys, then you know, the rest of the time frames are bullish alongside of it. So it just makes a lot more sense to me. But yeah, it doesn't look like too much fun. Currently, looks like we're gonna be playing a little waiting game this morning. No types of news events today. Tuesday we have CAD, GDP. Yeah, Wednesday we have some USD stuff.
So, Mike, on Wednesday, when it say all day, does that mean news all day for that Wednesday?
You talking about this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably like a tentative meeting. Like it's just something that's going to be going on and off all day long.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like we have quite a few things going on this week. Wednesday, let's see, what's this on? Oh yeah, CAD rates on Tuesday. This could cause some movement to gold. Wednesday, ADP. Yeah, that's usually a pretty big driving factor here too. And then obviously FOMC, that's a big thing. Way out of my trading time, so not too concerned with it, but then we got this stuff here with GBP on Thursday. That's going to be pre-NY. That'll probably cause some volatility to GJ. Euro stuff, probably not too important. And then Friday, NFP stuff. Yeah, so that could be kind of like the anticipation in the market. We might not see too much happening until then. And I mean, I say not too much happening, but I mean, gold just dropped like 70 pips, so things are happening. It just looks like it's a big ass range. Terius, what's good? Good morning. Mohammed, GJ, Oanda, GJ, FXCM, they are different resistance level. Please have a look. Yeah, that's probably correct. But I mean, that's a lot of work for me to have a look. Yeah, I don't know, it looks identical. The only thing that's different is my lines aren't on the chart. And there's, wait a second. Yeah, and there's some difference over here. But yeah, honestly, I don't really pay attention to that. I just kind of use whatever whatever I see first. Like I just noticed this is FXCM. Have no idea what the significance of that is, and this is FX. I don't know if that's the same or if it's different. I honestly never really paid attention to any of that. XAU, USD. Let's see if there's a. Yeah, shit, there's like a zillion of them. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna keep it the way I had it. It's gonna cause too much confusion.
I've never really noticed with those mics as well. Like, there's so many. I think really because when you execute, you do it off your MT5 anyway, don't you? So it's more just a kind of general analysis on TradingView. I don't think it matters too much on which broker you use.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I would say for the most part, like it's pretty much aligned with my my broker too. So
Yeah, me too. I use Oanda for gold, and then I've got FXCM for GJ. But again, probably not too much different anyway.
yeah. Yeah, I wish they would just make it simple and you know, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like one little thing that I see right here that this candle's blue and it's red on here.
Yeah, that happens on my MT5 sometimes as well. So I'll maybe have a small bearish on TradingView, but it'll be small bullish on my MT5. But I
Yeah.
think you just got when it's like that, you've almost got to treat it the same. It's basically like just a small doji candle, really.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's the other thing is with GJ. Oops, GJ. Oanda. Here we go. With GJ, there's this area right here. This area is clean bearish candles through here on Oanda. But if you look at FXCM, we have this.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna keep it, keep it out how it was originally. It's gonna cause too much confusion. But thank you for pointing that out, Mohammed. Terius, I wish you green pips. Thank you, man. I wish you green pips too. Well, for my sake, blue pips, because blue is in the profits for me. Blue pips, green money. How about that? Hey Terius, thanks for subscribing, man. Let's see, Maurice. Below 1921.87. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Alright, we got like 2 minutes until this hourly and 30-minute candle is gonna close. We're gonna get some more data at that point, and we might have a better sense of direction after that. Alright. $15 seconds. Let's random piece of hair. That's, oh, what the hell.
Mike,
Whoa.
good morning. How are you?
What's happening, man? How's it going? You got a lot of background noise.
All good. Wow. Gold is insane.
Ruth, you sound like you're in like a construction zone or something.
Yeah, yeah, you got a lot of background noise.
Actually.
Yeah, it looks like you know, somebody could catch a nice counter trend move here on GJ.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I think I'd prefer sales below 161 maybe.
Yep, I agree. Especially since it's breaking the lows right here in the beginning, but it looks like it's got some volume.
Yeah, maybe if we close bearish on the 30 minute, the next 30 minute might be not quite nice. Just the range. There's like a small support there.
Yeah. Yeah, daily candle's still bullish, so I'm gonna sit on my hands until it comes a little bit further. But I mean, it looks like, I mean, this looks good. I mean, we have the resistance here on the 30 minute, and then two nice rejection candles. And if we flip over to the hourly, you know, that's two nice rejection candles on the hourly. This last one closed with a weak body. So yeah,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
Hourly just broke the low as well, that previous candle.
Yeah, if it had a top wick, I think it would be a lot better to show the liquidity was grabbed, but yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense. 4 hour can flip bearish. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So you didn't take any trades, Jake? You had that one buy opportunity, but you didn't execute?
Yeah, a few people caught sells on gold just at the top there on the way down, but for me, you probably had to look at that on 15 minute or 5 minute time frames, and I've been trying to avoid them recently just for better confirmations, just to sort of I build up my kind of confidence again. So I've been waiting for kind of 30 confirmations, so I didn't catch that, and then yeah, only that opportunity there which I missed, which I'll probably journal actually as a missed opportunity, because I literally had a buy stop set above that 30 minute candle which I didn't execute on. But I'm not unhappy, to be honest. It's Monday and big news week this week. I think I'm not gonna trade the news this week. I think I might wait to see kind of what patterns we'll make after the news, the market structure, and see if I can execute on that. So we'll see.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So I was listening to Capital Hungry, and he made a good point. It's good trade in the news if you can replicate that success. But I think if you're using the buy stop sell stops, it's difficult to consistently replicate that. It's kind of anyone, you know, it's a gamble, isn't it, really? So if you do that every single news event, it's going to be difficult to be successful. So I thought, well, that's a good point. And I can't replicate it. You know, I had a good running streak on trading the news, and more recently I've been more negative. So I think, you know what, let's just park it, build consistency first, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You know, I go after replicatable things quite often. You know, I think that's the most important thing. You know, something that can be duplicatable. That's why I try and keep my trading style like as simple as possible, because it's not only duplicatable for myself, but it's duplicatable for others too. Like I can explain it to other people. You know. So yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that's important. We gotta get some likes on the YouTube, man. I got 32 viewers, 6 likes, man. Hit that like button, pay the fee. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to subscribe too. We'll be here. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Looks like it's gonna be a talk show for a couple hours this morning, though. Till we get some action. Yeah, see, this is the challenge, you know, with taking counter trend trades. Like, you know, if this was a bearish daily candle, I bet you this bearish pressure, you know, we can anticipate that to give it a nice push, and we could have jumped out of that trade, no problem. But look at it, I think, yeah, it's only pushed like 5 pips and starting to reject. In this area, you know, if you look at it all the way across, you can see it's caused some trouble all the way across. Not saying it can't fall. I definitely think it can. It's just about how far. Man, for those of you that watch American football, we had some good games last night. The Bengals let me down. That dude Joseph Asai, or whatever his name is, man, he let me down. Dumbass penalty at the end. Lost the game for him. What's this? Matthew, good morning, Mike. What's your bias on gold? Yeah, bearish. Yep. Yep. So currently sells below 1920.78, buys above 1930.61. It's kind of a big ass range here, and you know, because we had this big move happen here, you know, the 6 a.m. candle, big move happen there. You know, we have to wait for it to find support, and then create a resistance so we can go retest, you know, these lows, or create a continuation, or we have to, you know, just, I don't know, long story short, I mean, we just have to wait for more candles to print. We just have to figure out where it's going to go from here. But at this point, we have to look at this type of move and say, okay, we missed the move, you know, so we have to wait for more candles to print, more information to come in before we can dictate what the next move might be. We're coming to the end of the month too. End of the month, lots of news this week. You know, you got to be careful during these times. A lot of things closing, a lot of things happening. Sometimes it's best to just chill. Chill, drink some coffee. You know, knock out some task work. That's what I'm gonna do, actually. Yeah, Eli, man, I can't believe that shit either, man. I can't believe Brock Purdy, man, got hurt. I was really bummed to see that myself, man. I was real bummed to see that. I think the 49ers, they would have had a really good chance. I was really hoping to see him go all the way. I mean, that would have been an amazing story. Would have been awesome to see Brock Purdy and Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl. That would be awesome. But I think, I mean, it's a good ending to this too. I mean, we got, you know, Philadelphia versus the Chiefs and the Kelsey brothers playing each other. I think that's pretty cool. You know, the Kelsey brothers playing each other in the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. Be a very good day for their parents. It'd be interesting to see what they're gonna wear. If they're gonna wear those split jerseys. You see people wearing the split jerseys, whereas both teams, things like that. So. Yeah, we see what's happening here on GJ. I mean, it's just, see, this why you can't be ignorant to these zones. You know, you have to look at every single zone. You know, every current support resistance is very important. It tells a lot of information. I know people took sells right here and they're like, fuck. Let's see. We lost to Reith, man.
Yeah, it's noisy wherever he was, man. He was on this morning. We did a Zoom call this morning.
Oh, yeah?
We were trading. I think he did all right. He took gold sells. Managed to get 10 pips, but then I think it reversed where I was looking to buy. So I think it took him out.
Yeah, dropped pretty good here from Asian session or so, or pre-London. I guess that's not quite Asian, it's after Asian. Had a nice pump during Asian session. It says 22.30, that would be 10.30, right? 22 minus 12, yeah, 10.30. Yeah, I was sleeping like a baby at that point.
Yeah, even me though as well. Like, I think I get up at kind of 6 a.m. my time, which is 2 hours before London Open. Anything before, I'm probably not gonna have enough sleep to effectively trade with any sort of decent mindset, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand Asian session. Asian session is so hit or miss. Like, there's a guy, Wix Don't Lie, or no, Wix Don't Lie, that's fucking Raja. Wix9 is his name. He streams Asian session. He's got a really good stream, like good vibes and stuff, and he trades pretty similar. He trades with like Donvo and those guys in the morning, DVS or whatever. But yeah, so I mean, sometimes I'll check out his stream. You know, I'll watch his stream, but I never execute. But you know, most of the time they're just chilling, man. They're not doing shit. You know, I'm just like, jeez, man. Like, session is terrible. You never know when the volume's gonna come in. Like when they take a trade, you know, sometimes they're just in that thing forever. You know, I'm like, oh my god, it's terrible. Hey, Vincent Liu, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. We're pushing it at 1,000 subscriber mark, man. See if we can hit it this week. Yeah, this right here would be beautiful to go retest the highs. If the daily candle is bullish, I would feel really good about taking buys right now. And I mean, I think it's still like you could talk yourself into the story because of all of these rejections on the daily time frame. You know, I mean, it just, like, to me, all of this is just screaming buys. You know, like this, to me, it's really like telling me the story that this was a high created here. This is a pullback to then go retest the highs and continue up past 1950 and beyond. But you know, to me, you just need a little bit more confirmation, you know, to enter that, and that confirmation for me would be the bullish candle if it was moving bullish. But I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, number one, these support levels down here, 1920, you know, they're so damn strong. We haven't really seen price be able to come down below here since last Monday, you know, so for a week price has been going up, coming down to 1920 and rejecting just over and over and over again. And even when it did come down below, it just rejected hard as fuck and kept going. So I mean, I think, like, you know, you could definitely talk yourself into these buys here. It makes a lot of sense. But not for me, not for me. Yeah, I would have already given 10 pips. AFC, good morning, good morning. I haven't seen you in a while. At least I don't think. AFC, is there liquidity sitting below, and would market look to take that out? You talking about here? Yeah, I mean, I think like these two candles here are nice liquidity grabs, and I mean, if you just go to the higher time frames, there's just very, very, very strong level of support down here. So I mean, like I said, I think buys from the break of the high there on the 30-minute make a lot of sense, but just like some stronger confirmations, I think. I mean, it would have already yielded 10 pips at this point. Below the entire range of 1920. Oh yeah. I mean, there's you know, there's nice like clean candle over here that I think could potentially, you know, come down and fill if we can see a closure below 1920.78, and then below there, you know, we have clean moves down to 1907. So yeah, I mean, it definitely can come down there. But I think the trouble has been here on a daily time frame. This 1920 area is just really proving to be a very, very, very strong level of support. And it's, you know, if you look at it, it's just rejecting off of this back from January 13th, January 16th. Yeah, and this, you know, just like I was talking about with GJ, you know, you can't trust this level here. You can't trust that it's going to continue through this level with no issues. What would have this been here? This would have been... definitely would have given 10 pips, I think. Stops, yeah, stops would have been like 31, 32 pips. It's not terrible. See, I like these types of situations here. Like when this happens on gold, you know that bad boy is getting ready to shoot up. price tried to drop down, and it was like, nope, we're going back up.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. We alive. We alive this morning.
Yes, sir. I already gave thanks for that.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So what's up with gold consolidating like a motherfucker?
I don't know, man. That's what I was just looking at, like on the daily. You know, the daily just got this
Yeah.
very, very, very strong level down here at like 1920. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying, like, you know, to me, like, all of these wicks, you know, just scream buys, you know, just scream like the bullish pressure. I was talking about that, like, with correlation of this 30-minute breaking the high, but I'd rather wait a little while.
Yeah, I mean, even a candle closure and a wick down and then breaks the high, we could retest those highs. Looks
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah, it's been a little troublesome. A little troublesome there.
It's weird. I've had the same horizontal line on for for over a week now, and it's respecting it like crazy.
On gold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's at 1922, 730, and it's just respecting the hell out of that area.
Yeah, it's like a really strong range, you know. I mean, like, you see how many times it's come down and just straight rejected, you know, straight rejected.
Yeah. But
Yep.
I don't know, it might be doing this because this week is gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think it's just like, because I think last week we had pretty clean week. We didn't really have any crazy news events.
Yeah.
So if we think about that, you know, like, I mean, we had these GBP stuff, but nothing really in relation to USD that was too crazy.
Oh, we don't have any news today, actually. Huh. Okay. So it's more so on Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, this right here for CAD, this might cause some movement to gold. I don't know what the hell this is, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. This right here will probably drive some volatility, ADP rates or numbers, whatever you want to call it. Definitely FOMC. FOMC is always something big.
Yeah.
That's way out of my trading time though, so I'm not too concerned with that. But yeah, I mean, like, to your point, you know, a lot of this stuff could just be anticipation of the news coming in, you know. Sometimes, you know, when we see these massive ranges on the higher time frames, it's just because news is coming in and needs that news event to push it in the right direction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's moving, you know. I mean, this was like a 100 pip drop, 70, 80 pips or something, you know. But
it's just within the range.
Moves, yeah, it's just in a big ass like 100 pip range.
Yep. Which is tradable. I mean, no problem with that.
Yeah. Yep. Vincent Liu, your stream looks like Don Vo's. Are you one of his students? No. I learned from Raja Banks, which Don Vo actually learned from Raja Banks too, but he doesn't like to talk about that, so.
He's your mentor's mentor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've learned that most people have learned from Raja Banks or Uncle Ted, and Raja Banks learned from Uncle Ted, so it all kind of funnels from Uncle Ted.
What day is our rates? Where I can't see shit. What official bank rate?
There's CAD or GDP something.
Oh, federal funds are here, USD. Okay.
Yeah.
On
FOMs.
on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Dude, why is my... Oh my god. Okay, I'm upgrading my my internet. I can't do this, dude. I can't. I've never had this problem. I don't know why it's doing this.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, sometimes my shit's just popping. Sometimes it's freaking terrible, you know. I don't get it either.
Jeez. Cause I'm running at, is it 300 megabytes per second? So it's not terrible, but holy hell.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's decent. Like, this is what I've always had, and you know, I used to stream every day between either Raja or my friends, and never had a problem. But holy hell, my screen flickers, like it just lags. But when I'm off Zoom, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know.
Yeah, Zoom's the culprit then.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Zoom is the culprit. Yeah, it's giving a nice little push here. Hey, Dylan Maynard, new subscriber. Thank you, man. Thanks for the love. I think Don uses 5-minute now, though. Yeah, I've been seeing him post a lot of that. Uses 5-minute for the entries, and then higher time frames for the confirmation of zones and stuff like that. Yeah, this is difficult. I definitely think that it can go retest these highs. You know, we got 30-minute candle closing in a minute and a half or so. It's going to be a very strong bullish candle here on the 30-minute, and it failed to come down below this 1921 level. So I definitely think, you know, buys makes a lot of sense, but if that doesn't play out, I'm really going to be kicking myself because it's the daily candle is currently bearish. That would just be anticipating the flip of it turning bullish, which I think that's valid for sure. But I always like think about these situations like, well, what if it loses? You know, what if it's a loss? Then I'm gonna be looking at the fact that like, hey, it wasn't technically a part of my plan. I'll be pissed off.
It's quite big stops as well there, like 40 pip stop. If you take a buy on the break.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say, bro? It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dylan, hey man, I trade this style and been loving it. Always wait for the closures. Yeah, man, the closure is key. The candle closure is key. You know, that right there was key on GJ right here. You know, if I know a lot of people probably took sells as it was breaking these lows on 161, 131, which looks good, but
It does.
not quite as good as it could.
I would have liked that if we closed below on the 30-minute. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would have maybe taken on the break of that low, but not now.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you looking to take gold then, Mike, or are you gonna chill?
Nah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill because it's gonna be against my quote unquote rules, you know. So, you know, I've been thinking about that a lot, you know, like, yeah, it really sucks when you take a loss and you're like, dude, of course you took the loss. It was against your rules, you know, it's against your plan, you know. So
Yeah.
not to mention, like you said, the stops are a little bit bigger, you know, 40 pips or so at this point.
I think a better way to take that is if it come down, maybe without breaking the low, but come down a bit and then reject it back up, would be a better way to take it. And you could set stops below the current candle if you really wanted to take it. So maybe a bit aggressive, but
Yeah,
it's
definitely would want a lower wick, definitely.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I discovered after my trade review of the Friday trade, was like, you know, we didn't have the lower wick. I can't remember where it was. It was over here somewhere, right here. We didn't have the lower wick on the candle, and I kind of like told myself, like, this is kind of like not like a concrete rule yet. I need to like kind of confirm this a little bit further, but I told myself, like, alright, you know, if we don't have a bottom wick and we're before NY open, there's not going to be enough volume to push, you know, 10 pips plus, you know, to where I can secure before it does come down and create that bottom wick some way, somehow. But if it's after NY open, then, you know, it should be a high volume time, so it should give that push. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna start watching that. But I mean, we did see like these situations, you know, I mean, there's a lot of volume right here for no reason. 5:30 a.m. Same thing. So I don't know. It's just something that I put in the back of my pocket from that loss. Because, you know, we eventually did get that volume, and if you notice, it was after NY open. So the analysis was correct. I just executed before. It was, you know, I executed in pre-NY, and it didn't give me the push that I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, is the volume has shifted. I mean, pre-NY hasn't been as good. That's why I'm kind of waiting to execute between NY open and, you know, closer to London close.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea, because, I mean, if you think about it, like, why rush, you know, why rush into something when we have so many opportunities to catch a trade in New York session, right? You know, so, you know, sure, there's going to be plenty of opportunities that print, you know, that show themselves, but doesn't mean we need to execute on all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey, you watched some games yesterday?
Is my mic on mute? Oh, no. No, I'm not huge into football, man.
It's very un-American.
Shit. Yeah, what about you? You watch some?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way, though, honestly. Like, I don't really care too much. I mean, I'm from Michigan originally, so, I mean, the Lions fucking suck my whole life, you know, so it's like, you know, I mean, I remember, like, when they had, like, the 0-16 season, and, like, people went nuts because that was, like, a record, you know, nobody had ever done that. And I was just like, that's not something to be proud of, man, like. And like people were literally wearing bags over their heads to the game.
Oh god.
Brown bags over their head, like they didn't want to be seen as, yeah. I mean, I like college sports, so I mean, I love college football, college basketball.
Okay.
I'm a big college sports fan.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Have you ever watched Bosch?
No, what's that?
Ah, okay. No, it's like a FBI or it's like a FBI show on Prime. It's a whole series. It's really good. One of the actresses just died though. If you watched it, you'd be like, no shit.
Like died in real life?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she gets passed away from cancer.
Damn, man. It's fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
She was like one of the main characters too, so it's crazy.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
It's an ugly disease, man. A lot of my family has gone through it. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's
Yeah.
terrible. And you know, it's like one of those things where you literally can do nothing, you know? So it's
Yeah.
just like you just feel like useless, you know?
Yep.
And it's so like hit or miss, you know? I mean, I remember my great grandfather, I was probably 10 years old. He was going through it, like prostate cancer, like really bad, and I mean he had hospice in the house. I mean, doctors were pretty much like, yeah, dude, you got like 6 months to live, you know. But that motherfucker's still alive.
No way, really?
Yeah, he's like 92, man.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So it's like it's just funny, you know, because you never know, you know, and like I mean he was like, I mean he smoked his whole life, he drank heavy as hell, you know. I mean, like he wasn't necessarily like the the most healthy dude, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with my grandfather, man. He didn't drink, but he was a heavy smoker up until he had a massive heart attack and almost died. And then after the heart attack is when, you know, the other health issues started to come on. He first got bladder cancer, and then twice, and then it was prostate cancer, and then esophageal cancer. So it all kind of came all at once after the bladder, and a few years later, I mean, he just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got put on hospice, and he went pretty shortly after.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, it just sucks because, you know, you just think about like all the suffering that they go through, you know. Like it's
and I
terrible.
had to watch it happen, man.
Yeah.
I was living with them at the time for quite a few years, and just to see the decline in a body, you know, from that nasty disease is insane. It's just scary.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the worst things for me is when you watch a family member deteriorate so much. Seeing them in like a healthy condition where they're like responsive, active. So when you see their health like come down a bit, you see it a lot now. Even with me, like my parents aren't unwell by any stretch. Actually, they're both like proper healthy. But just as you start to see them go through the aging process, it sometimes hits you. You're like, oh shit, they're not even.
Exactly.
They're getting older, and as you sort of come into your prime, they're kind of leaving, you know, getting a bit more frail, and you think, shit.
Yeah.
You know, even when you're kind of like in your teens, you're like, oh shit, I can't play fight with my dad anymore because I'm probably dead. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Gotta cherish every moment we got.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's funny that you say that too, because like my parents, they had me young as hell, like 16 and 17 they were. And so like me growing up, you know, me and my dad were at the skate park together, you know, we were at the BMX park, we were racing dirt bikes, you know, we were doing everything, you know, and like now like they obviously split, you know, like not long after I was born, you know, and then remarried and had more kids and shit. So like my siblings are like 14, 13, and like 10, you know. And so like now, you know, he doesn't do any of that shit with them, you know. I'm like, damn, man, my dad's like an old man now, you know. I was like, me and dad used to be like, I mean, I remember one time like my dad freaking crashed at the BMX track, and I mean he was fucked up. I mean he had black eye, like he was fucked up, and like he had to take me to the airport the next day, and to fly back down to my mom's, and everybody's like staring at him in the airport like, holy shit, dude, would you get jumped? But you know, like now, you know, he's like, he doesn't do any of that, you know. He like lifts weights, and that's pretty much it.
At least he's doing that though, man.
Yeah.
Lifting weights is still still pretty good. You know what I mean? My dad's the same. Like he's 71, but he still trains in the gym like four or
Oh yeah.
5 days a week, and it's something he started more recently as well, which is quite cool because he never used to train as much, but now he started doing that. You can see like he does look a bit better as well, bulked out a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like probably added a few years back on his life because
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my family to jump on that wagon too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's hard, you know, because I mean, you really gotta want it, you know. I mean, you know what like if you're active with working out and shit, you know what it takes, you know the mentality it takes. So,
Mm.
you know, it's tough to translate that to somebody else, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thing. I mean, I just try and show them by being the example, you know, setting the standard, you know. That's like my big thing, like especially for my siblings and stuff, you know. It's like, no, I want them to look at me and be like, dude, that motherfucker's insane, but but yeah, Dylan here in YouTube. Yeah, you can hop into Zoom if you go to the description in the video. You should be able to join the Telegram. Inside the Telegram is a link. You can hop in there. Joji, that's amazing, man. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that he broke the standard as well. Nisa, have a great day for you. Yeah, just chilling here. Nothing, man. GJ is really playing games with people's hearts. Let's see.
It's cold.
Cold out there? Or cold in your
Yeah,
house?
it's cold. Well, both, man. It's freezing outside. It's raining right now too.
You're in California, right?
Yeah.
What part?
So I grew up in Orange County, so I was pretty close to Disneyland. I was like 5 minutes from Disneyland. But last year, well, no, the year before, towards the end of 2021, I moved out to Corona. So I'm out here in Corona now, so it's like Riverside County.
Dope. I have no idea where that's at. Yeah, it's not too bad here today. I think it was like, yeah, it says it's 56 right now. It's not too bad. It's kind of humid too. It's kind of muggy. It's been raining, so it's, you know, it's keeping it a little bit warmer.
Yeah, that's 44 here right now.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, my dad was sending me pictures of snow yesterday, man. They've been getting dumped on. They had a pretty bad winter so far.
Damn. Yeah, I couldn't do snow. I couldn't live in that.
Nah, I was up there around Christmas time, and it was like the highs were like 7 degrees. You know, I was just like, Jesus Christ, man! I need to get the hell out of there. Yeah, it says 15 right there, right now. And tomorrow they got a low of -3. Like,
Jeez.
who would want to live in that hellhole, man? Like, what the hell?
Nope. Man, their gas and electric bill is probably high as shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, just white.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Winter wonderland, man.
Shoot. And snow can be fun for a little bit, but you can't live in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem with up there is, you know, you have no use of it. I mean, Michigan's flat, you know, it's not like you got like big ass mountains. It's not like Colorado, you know. I mean, at least in Colorado, you go skiing and snowboarding, you know, you have a use for the snow. But in Michigan, it's like, yeah, I mean, you can have a snowmobile, but I mean, honestly, that's not too fun either, because you're just like open air on this thing going 70 miles an hour, you know, it's freezing, you know.
Yeah.
You go ice fishing, you know, it's pretty boring.
So Ukraine hit Iran, huh? With a drone strike?
Oh, did they?
I think they did.
Damn. Yeah, them people getting wild out there, man. They better keep
Yeah,
us
they are.
out of that bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, under our leadership, we're not ready for a war.
No,
That's
no,
for
no.
damn sure. It's like picking on a fucking 2-year-old. Eh. I'll start waking up a little later.
Gotta get that beauty sleep, man. The market's gonna be here. And they ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, probably just 30 minutes later. So 4:30 instead of 4. Because if I'm not going to trade between, 4:30 and 5, there's no reason for me to be up.
Yeah.
Get 30 minutes more.
That 30 minutes will go a long way.
Probably.
Yeah, whenever I'm feeling tired, like during the day, sometimes I'll just lay down for like 5-10 minutes. It's crazy like how much different you feel after that 5-10 minutes.
I know the other day I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and woke up at like 7. Had to go get my car looked at because I got an oil change and it was leaking in my garage. So had to go take it back and have them fix that. And then I came back home around 8 and I knocked out until like 12.
Yeah, when I take midday naps, man, them things are like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
When my girlfriend's home, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. She's like, no, don't do that, don't do that.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna be asleep for hours.
Yep.
Wake up pissed off, Like yesterday, I slept for like 4 hours in the middle of the day. I was supposed to like hop on with one of my business partners, and he's like calling me. Hit him up like 3 hours later. I was like, yo, my bad, man. I just woke up. He's like, what the fuck?
It happens.
Sunday is like the only day like that I'm not tied up all day,
Mm. Oh, this looks pretty good. Continue up, man. Come on.
Yeah, I have to see if it's gonna give that push. Got 12 minutes left in the candle. Let's see.
There's a clean push up, clean push down, and now, I mean, what's it gonna do?
Oh, this is a good impulse situation for GJ here. Not for me though. But yeah, I think that can probably make a nice little push. It's only like 12 pips to the bottom of this next area though.
Yeah, it's not worth trying to squeeze it.
Yeah, I mean definitely not at the end of the candle either, but with this candle closure, the next one should give probably a nice little push. Sometimes it will give a random little push as it's coming to the close. It's hit or miss. Like gold right here could give a nice little push.
Yeah. Pretty close to NY open.
Yep, it is incoming. Pips pay rent. Hey, what do you guys think about GJ? I think that I want to see sells below 167.93 area and buys above 161.455. I think 169.64. I think that's not going to be good. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here.
Hey Mike, while we're waiting, have you ever used the magical keys before?
Yeah, magic keys, yeah.
How do you like it? Can you explain? I've never used it before.
Yeah, it's fire, man. I think it's a game changer, honestly. Super useful as far as like risk management, all that good stuff. So, for example, like how I use it is, you know, I just like I risk 1% of my account on each trade. So the nice thing about Magic Keys is like you set your stop loss area before you take the trade. So you basically like press open calculator, and it will show you like your take profit line and your stop loss line. And then you can open the trade and it'll set those as soon as you open the trade. But the cool thing about Magic Keys specifically is like, you know, say for example for me, like I said, you know, I risk 1% per trade. So it bases that 1% depending on where my stop loss is. So whether it's 20 pips or 10 pips or 40 pips, whatever the case might be for the stop loss size, it's gonna calculate the lot size based on what that stop loss size is, based on the 1% risk of my account. So I think it's super beneficial, like strictly just for that. Just because, you know, like you don't have to worry about trying to calculate lot size. Also like opening an order, opening a position, you know, it's just with one button. You don't have to like, you know, do anything crazy, or, you know, it's pretty simple. And then also like, you know, you can do partial stop loss zones. So like you can set a partial stop loss, like say for example, if it breaks the 15-minute low and you want to close 50% or whatever percentage, you can just set that level in there as a partial stop loss. So if it goes down to that level, it'll close out partials. And then the same thing for a partial take profit. You know, say you want to secure 80% at, you know, 10 pips, then you can just set that level, and then it'll close 80%, it'll close 80% there at 10 pips. And you can also set it to where like when it hits your partial take profit, it'll move your stop loss to break even, and then you just have a runner running risk free. So a lot of like cool settings like that that I think go a long way when it comes to just like risk management, stuff like that. Like you can set auto break even levels, all that good stuff. You know, it's very easy to like add another position or double your trade, or to input risk. Like say for example, you know, I think last week I took a dynamic entry on GJ, I think it was. I took, you know, 0.5% risk as the 30-minute lows were breaking, and then I took 0.5% risk as the hourly lows were breaking. So it was very easy for me to just be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do 0.5% on this trade, on this position, and then 0.5% on the next one. So things like that is all really easy to do with Magic Keys. But yeah, one thing to note is the physical versions take forever to receive, cause like they sell out like crazy, and like Raja does like a pre-sale on them. So like he basically sells them out and then orders them and then sends them out. You know, so it's like a long process to get them. But the on-screen version, obviously you get it instantly. And I think even now, like what they do is if you order the physical version, then they give you the on-screen version included. I think that's what they do now, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I'm pretty sure
I
that's
know.
how I got the on-screen version, was because I had already purchased the physical version.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you.
How long ago did you purchase the physical version?
Long time ago. It's been a while. And I just got
I
an
think
email. I got an email randomly from Magic Keys saying like, when they released the on-screen version, like they were just like, hey, if you want it, like, just request a code or whatever. Request like
shit.
an activation code.
Oh, I don't know if I got that thing.
Yeah, just-
I've had it for like 2 years.
Yeah, I probably had mine longer. Like I got the new version. The new version of Magic Keys as soon as Dominion markets opened, because what I did is like I used my commissions to get them. To get it, and so
Yeah.
I know that's when I got the new one. So it might have been through that, but yeah, I actually have two versions. I got both versions. I got the old version. Like this is the old version here.
Yeah, that's the one I got right now.
Then I got the new version as well, but neither of them work because I use MacBook and doesn't fucking work. So stupid as hell.
Gotta make the switch, my guy.
Yeah, I was going to, but I just don't know anything about PCs, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I would need somebody to like guide me, but this is a new version. New version's Bluetooth, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But it's never been used.
Wait, it's completely Bluetooth?
Yeah.
You don't need a receiver?
No, you do. No, actually, yeah, no, you do. Yeah, there's a receiver.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I'd be kind of weary if it was just Bluetooth, because Bluetooth sometimes fails. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. But yeah, Jeanette, there's a code in like the link in my description here. If you go to like MikePuglies.club, there's like a 10% off code, so you can get it there if you want.
How much was the commission for the physical one? I have the online one, and I love it, so I definitely wouldn't switch it. But I know that I think once you get a certain amount of commissions, you can get it for free. So if I can get it, I want to do my thing.
Yeah, I think it's whatever the cost is. So $170, I think, is what Magic Keys is, or $160 or something.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you've had more than that in commissions on Dominion markets, then you can get it.
Yeah, or 100. I think it's 120, because if you have the on-screen version, they discount the actual physical device, so it'll be like 120.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So how do you just email somebody over there?
Yeah, I think it's support@dominionmarkets.com. But yeah,
or incentives. I don't know. I think it's incentives.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. I think it's incentives. But yeah, I would just go to Dominion Markets, and I want to say it's like right on the home screen, like before you log in, maybe.
Oh,
it says something.
Okay.
But yeah, either way, I mean, even if you contact Dominion Markets support, they should push through for you too.
Yeah, put my order in. But yeah, I love the on-screen version.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it works pretty nice. It's very easy when it comes to like risk management and stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, I haven't figured out why, like I think some of my settings aren't right as far as like the partial TP and the partial stop loss. Because even when I turn it on, I'm like, I watch it go right past it and don't close. So I'm like, I got something wrong in here.
Huh, that's interesting.
The 1%, and like it's so much easier than like before. I used to go to that pip calculator and then try to calculate how much my lot size should be and all that crap. And then as soon as that number changes, like as soon as you take a trade, that number changes, so you have to go over there and do it again.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. Like, oh my gosh, and I can. Like, I love the fact that I can move my stop loss wherever I want, and it's always going to be the 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up right there.
Take the guesswork out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely useful. I mean, especially for the on-screen. I mean, it's like $35 or something. I mean, that's totally worth
Yeah.
it in my opinion.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean,
Honestly, I think the on-screen version would be more beneficial. I don't know, because it's like literally right there and everything's in front of your face. I feel like having to look down at the keys kind of bothers me sometimes.
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like I accidentally hit the buttons a couple of times. You know, like where I would like be hovering over the open trade button, you know, and like
Yeah.
just like my finger would get too heavy, you know, and be like, ding, I'm like, fuck, you know, like.
Yep, yep. I've had that happen.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah, I
have to move
mean,
my hand like back away from the keyboard, back
yeah.
away with the mouse.
Yeah.
It looks like 1926, 170 areas, acting as a pretty strong level right there. Doesn't want to move.
Maybe it's
Wonder if
waiting
it's
for the
gonna
comments.
retest that and then
At 820.
continue, make a low.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here.
I might break this low and keep going down. Are we
That's what I'm
still
thinking.
bearish on the daily?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I might execute on that. Because I think you guys are right.
Hey, don't follow what I'm saying right now.
No, I was just looking at that on my side too. I mean, the daily candle's still bearish. Right when I opened the stream, that's what I was saying. Like, after it had that really strong move down, that's what I was talking about. Was what I would like to see as a pullback and then enough range to retest the low.
It's just so early in the candle.
Yeah. I mean, the flip side of things is it could break the low, and then also go break the high and push up.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a lot too.
Yeah.
At least the stop loss wouldn't be that big though.
No, yeah. I mean, I think it would be pretty solid. I'm gonna execute on it if it breaks too low, personally.
Maybe 17 pips, 18 pips. Stop. Hey, at least your risk to reward would be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, the hourly, week bullish, not too bad.
Oh yeah, close bullish.
Yeah, it's also kind of that situation of trading into that really strong support on a daily time frame. But frick, man, sometimes at some point that thing's gotta break. Yeah, we'll see here, we'll see. GJ still, yeah.
I just hate trading in ranges.
Yeah, and it's difficult when it's 100 pip range, you know?
Yeah.
like shit, man, why you gotta do this?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I'm kind of new here. Just checking up, like how you trade, guys. You only trade with breakouts or?
Yes and no. So, kind of like break and retest. Those are kind of like the situations mostly, break and retest.
That's nice. That's nice.
But in this situation, it's like, you know, pretty massive range. So it's not technically like a break and retest, but it's similar, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what I usually do is that I don't trade with breakouts and retest. Basically, I only enter trades with retracements. Those are the trades I take. So basically, what I do is that I wait for a movement, and I just need to look for the retracement levels, and yeah.
but I love to be like on like share with people, you know, about trading, because in my country there's not a lot of people who actually trades, or none of my friends. So
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. A lot of people. That's kind of why we have the streams running. You know, it's gives kind of like that community feeling of other people that are along the journey with you. You know, because I mean, a lot of our family members, things like that, like they have no clue what we're doing. You know, so
Yeah.
totally understand.
Yeah, I do have a friend. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to promote anyone here, but he streams on London Session, and we have a really big community. And he is, I don't know, I'm always here, so they're not here from New York, so I'm alone. So now I'm not alone if you hear it. So
Yeah.
yeah, feels good, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, feel free to promote other people. I don't care.
Oh no, don't worry. Like, I mean, it's for London. I don't know if anyone here like trades London. If you wanna stop by, you just look for Champion Pips. We stream every day.
Yeah, no, I'm
Only-
sleeping
only
like a baby
London.
during London. No, but Sartaz
Yeah.
here. Sartaz, he trades London. He does a stream during London.
Oh, nice. I took a trade on GEA today in London. I usually only take one trade on the day, so. But I don't know. Like, how do you trade? Like, do you take more than one trade on a day, or?
No, I'm very strict with just one trade per day, risking 1%, and that's pretty much it.
That's good. That's good. I remember when I started, I just was looking for any opportunity that looks like.
Yeah, I was in the same boat, man. I would be on the chart freaking 15, 16 hours a day, like just getting wrecked,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Basically.
Yeah, yeah, make a bunch of profits in the morning and lose it all throughout the rest of the day. Good times.
That happened to me, like, I don't know, for a complete year before I started like learning for real.
Yeah, I mean, I went through kind of the same thing for a long time, you know. I mean, I went through like some bullshit for a long time where I was just getting wrecked by the markets.
Yeah.
But
And to be honest, like, that was like 5 years ago. I started like 5 years ago, and people think like whenever you see these people, not in a bad way, like people saying like they went through like losing a lot of money and stuff on trading. You don't need to go to that process to learn. Like, it's not necessary for you. Like, maybe it will change your psychology, but it doesn't mean that you can learn like without losing all that money. So
Right.
you just need to focus.
It's mainly
Yeah.
people that come in and don't have any sense of risk management at all. Then that's when you lose a lot of money.
yeah,
Yeah. We had a guy on the stream a couple days ago that he would like, he just started trading like 2 months ago, and he's already taking like funding challenges, and we're like, yeah, I had to talk to him like privately, bro, you don't know anything, like. And all he said was like, yeah, I just need to take one good trade and I'm gonna pass the challenge. And I'm like, bro. And he was on his like third account, I think.
You'll
Yeah.
learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, man. Like, I mean, I did the same thing. Honestly, I did the same thing. Like, when I first started trading, I had the mindset that all I needed was more money. You know, I just needed to trade more
Yeah.
money, you know? Like, you know, I can be profitable as long as I'm trading more money is like kind of the thing. So like I jumped into like funding challenges and things like that, and yeah, it was pretty catastrophic.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I didn't have any capital, like 2 years into trading, and I already know how to trade. Like, I was profitable, I guess, and then I knew like, that's when I discovered like FTMO and stuff, and that's where I got capital. That's where, because you it's really hard for you like to fund an account if you live in a country like me. I live in Dominican Republic, like the minimum wage here is like $300. So
Yeah.
imagine funding an account on your. Yeah, it was hard. We're here now.
The Dominican.
$300 minimum wage. That is per month.
Yeah,
God damn.
that is per
Yeah.
My
month.
country is $100 a month.
Oh damn. And I'm here complaining.
Your country's $100 a month.
Yeah, man. My
Shit.
country is $100 a month.
Damn. Where are you from again?
Kenya.
No. Okay.
If you're working in the construction site, a foreman gets around $15 a day, and the handyman gets around $7 to $10 a day, and the one who carries the loads gets around $4 to $5 a day.
Damn.
Yeah, that's tough. I used to work in a call center. Like 5 years ago, like I was taking call for FedEx, like the shipping company.
Mhm.
And I remember I used to make like $2 an hour,
Jeez.
$2 with 30 cents or something around that. Yeah, I used to make that. And just dreaming about trading every
Yeah.
day.
Mhm.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. And that's for FedEx. That's a big ass company, you know? Like, Jesus.
Yeah, but what they usually do is that they like contract people in foreign countries, so they don't pay that much
Yeah.
on wages. But every company does that. So
Yeah, no, I mean for my marketing agency, that's what we did. We had 25 employees in the Philippines, but we were paying them $4 an hour to start, and I mean we had some of
Yeah.
them that were making like $8 an hour, but yeah, they were living nice off of $8 an hour. Like they were buying brand new
yeah.
cars and new houses and shit, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, like it's the same here. Like even when there's people here like in call centers, but it's like more specialized call centers that they basically are making around, I don't know, $6 an hour, $7 an hour, and they go crazy like with cars and stuff. That's a really good wage
Yeah.
here, at least here. I sent you like the trade that I took today. I sent it to the Zoom chat. They sent the link. I don't know if you want to see it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically, it looks like, I don't know why it looks like with my. Let me just send it again. I don't know why it looks like that, but I'm just dumb, I guess.
Yeah, there's another one that who is this? This is Daniel Harding. Yeah, this looks good here.
Okay, this should be the one. I sent it again. Oh yeah, it looks good. For breakouts, yeah. Let's see the retest.
So do you trade only on the 1 minute?
Me, I trade on 15. I just look for the basically where the market's going on the 30-minute as well, and that's to the 15 to the 30 minutes. Like I see where the market is going. I look for the breakers of structure, and on the 1 minute, I see what I'm interested in is basically how can I simplify this? Basically, that trend line you see there.
Mhm.
What I do is that I wait for the price to like form like a trend line, depending on what I'm looking for, buys or sells. That's gonna depend on what I see on the higher time frames. And yeah, whenever that trend line is broken, like if I see that it breaks above the previous high, like what I do is that I look for an order block below, and I take that as an entry.
So you entered
yeah.
right here?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
my entry. That is a 1 to 3 actually. I took a 1 to 3. I only take 1 to 3 trades.
Yeah, that's solid. It looked like it played out well for you, right? Take profit.
Sure it did.
Blue is good. That's all I care about.
Yes, sir. And I'm funded like a really good amount, so I should be sleeping right now.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's pretty solid living in Dominican too. Is that where you're from?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I have been in the US before. I have been in a lot of countries, but to be honest, I will never move from my country.
Yeah, I've never been to Dominican. It's one of the few places in the Caribbean that I haven't been to. Been all
You
over
can
the
go.
Caribbean, but
Like everything looks like a vacation here,
yeah,
even the workplaces. So,
yeah.
Dominican's nice, man. I've been there a couple times and absolutely loved it. People are lovely as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
funny.
that's right.
It's funny people from the UK going over there, man. Like as far as fuck.
Bro, anywhere from the UK is far, trust me. You
Yeah.
get good weather. Like, yeah, if you want to kind of go Mexico or the Caribbean, it's kind of, for me, I think Dominican was like a 10-hour flight, probably, maybe a bit more.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Well, yeah, I suppose you guys are from the States, so you could probably fly 10 hours to the other side of the States. It's so big.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man. 10 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like- I was saying to Mike the other day when we were talking about, I think when you came home for Christmas, or you went back and you got stuck, and I was saying how, like, if you want to drive, how long it would take you to drive to where you needed to go in the US. Whereas for me, I could get to probably the end of the UK and Scotland in like 5-6 hours, maybe some. Whereas like for you guys, 2-3 hour drives are nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 or 3 hours. I don't even make it to Atlanta. It's in the same state, you know. I mean, it's.
That's nuts.
Hey, Junior, what's the best part of Dominican?
It depends what you're looking for.
Like to travel.
To travel. I mean, if you just want to like be, I don't know, secure, I guess. Not secure, I mean, it's not like something dangerous gonna happen to you, but if you wanna go like to the most touristic parts of the country, like you have to go to Punta Cana or I don't know, maybe what is this called? Oh, Cap Cana, yeah. It's close, but yeah, you go to those places and that's it. Like there is there are like resorts everywhere here, so don't worry about that. I was last week I was on the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Oh yeah.
It's fire. Like you can go to that one. It's a little bit expensive, but yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, one of my buddies is actually there right now, right at the Hard Rock.
Oh yeah. It's really good. I spent like a week there and yeah, with my family.
Yeah, that's nice.
Damn,
Yeah, I mean,
I'll see anyway.
I've heard a lot of I'm not gonna lie, a lot of bad things about Dominican though. Heard it's pretty dangerous.
I mean, it depends where you go. You know, like it's kind of it's kind of crazy.
Well, let me put it
'Cause-
this way. Let me put it this way. My mom had to go there for work, and they made her hire security to take her back and forth to the office from the resort.
Oh yeah, that's like just in case. That's just like a just in case, because what happens here is that like it's peaceful, right? But then something happens like out of nowhere, like you don't even expect it. It's not like that dangerous, to be honest. I would say like this on last year, like at the end of last year, it was like the crime rates like went up for some reason. We still don't know why was that. Even like a rapper from here got kidnapped and everything.
Yeah.
They were going crazy, and yeah, I don't know, like it depends where you go, to be honest. Like in Punta Cana, it's like really hard to. I mean, I don't know if your mom was at Punta Cana or
Yeah, she was in Punta
I don't know where she
Cana.
was, but yeah, but if you go to Punta Cana, like there's cops everywhere, like just to ensure the security of tourists or foreigners.
Yeah.
So that nothing's gonna happen. Like in Punta Cana, you never see news on Punta Cana, to be honest. You never see like something happen or whatever. But here, like I live in Santo Domingo, like that's like the capital. Like like the city. So here, it also depends where you go. And to be honest, I live on what they call like the most dangerous area, and nothing happens that much here. So
Yeah, I mean, you could say the same thing where I live. I mean, like where I live, like, I mean, I live on an island, so it's not too dangerous here. But like the closest like kind of bigger city to me is Savannah, Georgia, and I mean it's pretty rough there. I mean, Atlanta, same thing. Atlanta, Georgia, pretty rough. You know, I mean, there's a lot of rough places in the states too. So I mean, it's all situational. You know, like when you think about it, like you're you know, when you're from the area, you don't think it's a problem, you know, because you know about, you know, what the possibilities are, you know where to go and where not to go, and when to be out and when not to be out, things like that. But so yeah, it's kind of funny because like me and my girlfriend, like I mean me and my mom, like we've been traveling my whole life, like all over the place, the Caribbean, all kinds of shit. And me and my girlfriend, like when we first started dating, yeah, I took her to Mexico, and her parents were like, what, like you're gonna fucking kill my daughter, you know, like what the fuck? And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? Like, I mean, we could get killed right here in Savannah, Georgia, you know, like what the fuck you mean? I was like, you know, I've been going there for 15 years. I've been going to Mexico, you know, like we're good, you know, like. But so it's funny, you know, like you know, that's what I mean. Like when I say that, like it just seemed weird to me because me and my mom have been everywhere. Like we've been all over the place, and you know, like for some reason she just felt like not safe in Dominican. And that's no harsh, like nothing, like no offense to like you or your country. Or
no,
anything.
it's not offensive. It's not offensive at all.
But yeah, it's just like to me it was just weird because we've been so many places, and like she was like, yeah, I don't know, I just felt weird, you know, that they were telling me that I needed a security guard to take me to work, you know. I was like, yeah, it is kind of odd.
Yeah, I mean, as I tell you, like that is just in case, because you don't know, like,
right. You never know anywhere, man. I mean,
yeah,
even out by me, I'm in a decently safe place, and one city up, dude, there was like a mass shooting. Someone ran in, fucking started opening fire. Like, it could happen anywhere, you know. It's like things happen every single day. Yeah. Sometimes in the safest cities. I mean,
exactly. Like you never know. Yeah. You never know. But for example, me here, like I live. How can I divide this? Like, say like this. On the west part of my city lives like the rich people, and on the east side lives like the medium class, I would say, and the most of the poor people, right? So let's say like that. And I live on the east part. Okay. My biggest problem here is with the police, to be honest, because there in my country there has been a trend for the last 4 years, with the scammers, like people scamming money from the US or something like that. And whenever they see someone that is young and in a good car or anything, they basically assume that you're a scammer, so they want to investigate. Yeah. So I used to drive like a really good car. I used to drive a Mercedes, like a GLE. And it's like a really expensive car, at least here in my country. So I used to get pulled over like almost every day. And every time they would say, yeah, we need to go back to the station with you because we need to see you like on the system and everything, like we need to make sure that it was almost every day. I had to sell that car because basically like I couldn't have that car here.
Damn.
So yeah, it's crazy. Like now I have to drive a normal car. I mean, I have my other thing, but yeah, like here the most of and also like dealing with the police is not that bad. Like it's not the bad thing because you can always bribe them, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble by saying this here. I don't know if any Dominicans here that are cops are seeing this and are gonna come after me, but yeah, basically you can just bribe everyone here pretty much. So like it's not about like dealing with them because I can just bribe them, but it's just about like them being annoying all the time, like getting pulled over like every time.
Yeah, same thing with Mexico. I mean, you could pretty much bribe them over there too.
Oh yeah. That's what we always roll around with cash on us, U.S. dollars. You know, I mean, you never get into any problems. I mean, I've never had to do that, but that's like the mindset. You know, I mean, my family has always told me that. You know, like keep $100 cash on you or whatever. You know, and it'll get you out of any situation that you get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean when I started making money out of Forex and out of funding accounts and everything, like when I bought my first car, it was a pretty fast car, so I was dumb. So I was racing, I was speeding, I was doing all kind of shit, and I would get pulled over and I just hunt over some money. That's it. Like I got away with that until I got scared, right?
It doesn't happen here in the States.
Yeah, I know. I know. I've seen the videos. And someone asked me if I wanted to live in the States, and I said no. Like that because I don't know. I don't feel that free, to be honest.
I think the only other place that I'd like consider moving to is Puerto Rico.
Shit, I would move to
nice
Mexico.
out there.
I'd move to Mexico in a
Yeah?
heartbeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cosmo,
Yeah,
like
Puerto Rico.
my family's
Yeah.
been going to Cozumel like my whole life, so we know a lot of people down there, like some expats and shit like that. So I would move there in a heartbeat, no problem.
Yeah.
It depends on what part you go to Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is pretty dangerous as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some areas are.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I would say yeah, some areas. But the part like the part I know from Puerto Rico is not gonna be like the same, you know. Because usually I went to Puerto Rico once, so I usually investigate everything about the country like someone normally do. And just so I can know like where I can't go, because usually when I go to another country, I don't this might be dumb, but I don't usually go to the all like I don't like to be like in all touristic areas. I like to go like I don't know, go to know like more about the country itself, going to malls and stuff and going to visit some places by myself, because I don't want to be with a guy, to be honest.
Yeah,
And
that's my bad, go ahead.
and it happens to me, for example, here in my own country, I usually go to resorts and stuff, and the employees, they usually think that they usually think that I only speak English because I'm really light skinned. So I don't know, like it happens to me as well in other countries. It happened to me in Puerto Rico, like people came to me like, I mean, I'm a tourist, right? But that doesn't mean that I only speak. They didn't even know I was Dominican. Like they were really surprised. Yeah, it happens to me in every country, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanna come to DR, like come, no worry.
Oh.
I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna make sure you don't get robbed.
Yeah. No, I mean that's good to know.
I mean,
honestly.
at least I'm
I
gonna
mean,
try
like,
to.
Yeah. No, it's good to know. I mean, I've talked about it for sure. Like, I definitely have wanted to go in the past, but just never went for some reason. I don't know. Like, Dominican and Costa Rica are like pretty much the only places in the Caribbean I haven't been. Like, I've been everywhere in the Caribbean, but for some reason, and like I love to surf, so it's kind of funny that I never been to Costa Rica. You know, it's a big
yeah.
surfing area, but.
Costa
But yeah,
Rica's
I'll
dope
make
as
it.
fuck.
I'll make it eventually. Oh, I think
Ooh,
Yes,
yeah.
go ahead. And it's not much about like something's gonna happen to you, but it's like you need to know how to move, you know? Like if you're gonna be in the street or you're gonna be doing something, it's the same on the US. Like you need to be like watching and like watching yourself out, because yeah, something can happen all of a sudden. Maybe that's why like nothing has happened to me like that bad recently, I guess, because I know how to move. I know how people act, I guess.
All right. So now price is in the middle of this range, so fuck, I don't know if I want to execute anything.
Nah, yeah, I took a sell as the lows were broken here, so as you can see, I got stopped.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Oh,
I don't trade gold anymore, to be honest. I only trade DJ and Euro USD.
And the analysis was spot on, but the break to the downside, as I'd sent you onto your Telegram, did not happen. So that's a day for me. It's a no trade for me today, so that's a win.
Yeah, I'm considering taking these buys, but now that we're halfway within that range, I don't know.
Plus, there's so much news this week.
I know.
So many red boxes. God damn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay out of it. Probably just observe it and watch it. I don't feel like risking anything in my account.
Yeah. January has been good, but also January has been a little bit hectic because maybe it's the first month of the year, and maybe people are like, they're still not ready to come back to trading.
Yeah.
But I think as from February all the way to when do you guys have this holiday called summer? Is it August?
Yeah.
It's around August. The market becomes crazy again.
Yeah.
Around August. Yeah.
I didn't trade on December. I'm going back to the market. I came back to the market like I don't know, January like the 8th or somewhere around that time. I don't know if that was a weekend, but yeah, like pretty much like I guess after December the 20th, you're not gonna find any trades.
Yeah, it really slows down.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So y'all waiting for gold?
Yeah.
Let me check if I can see something in gold.
I think probably the market might do something around London close. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, this is why I don't like gold. This volatility, see all these weeks. Oh my god. I used to trade gold like crazy. No. There was a time that was the only thing I traded.
Hey Mike, what stocks are you invested in right now? Or you haven't started investing in stocks yet?
you talking to me? Stocks?
Yeah, you. Yeah, the stocks. What stocks are you invested in right now? Or not yet?
I just have like an IRA set up, and I just invest weekly into the S&P 500, but that's it. But yeah, I want to start looking into dividends. That's probably gonna be my next move. Alongside, I'm not gonna stop putting money into the S&P 500. I'm just gonna start adding in some dividends as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down for today. My dog just came in and threw up in my office, so.
Oh, shit.
We got a stop loss and we got throw up on the floor, man. It's gonna be a great fucking Monday.
Yeah, see you guys. Hopefully I see you again.
I guess.
Yeah, man, it was great chatting with you, man. We hope to see you again.
Yeah, same.
All right, have a good one.
To the rest of you, Jake, Jeanette, Joey, Christine, Sartaz, Maurice, everybody. Have a good one.
All right.
Okay, okay, bro. Bye-bye.
Alright, you guys have a good one.
Have a good one. Have a good one. YouTube chat.
All right.
Have a good one. Better days tomorrow.